Gonzales does represent the Hispanic community. I'm getting kind of tired of seeing Hispanic people, Latino people getting into comment sections talking about, no, she doesn't represent us. We love all people. No, if you go to Texas, if you go to California, there are a lot of Hispanic people that love saying that N-word, hard ER. In growing up in the Hispanic community amongst Latinos in Texas, I noticed that a lot of them love to turn a blind eye to a lot of things. When it's convenient, they might sit there and be like, oh, we don't stand for that. That isn't a representative of our community, blah, 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 blah. No, Ashley Gonzales was a woman who was emboldened by her community. She went this long unchecked. A lot of Mexicans, a lot of Latinos don't know the difference between racism and prejudice. Sure, there are many people of color in many communities all over the world who are prejudiced. The systemic racism enacted towards all of us, especially Black Americans in America, in the United States, is something to be said and talked about, especially when many non-Black communities of color love to utilize that proximity to whiteness to inflict oppression upon Black people. Ashley Gonzales literally got into the police force, and I think from what I saw in that video, she was describing how she was utilizing her position of power to inflict harm on a Black person, right? Unfortunately, when you grow up to be an adult, you represent a lot of things. You represent your parents, you represent your family name, you represent your community, you represent the job you're tied to. You're a representative of something. If those entities, institutions, family units let you go that long with that behavior to where it then got publicized, that is a representative of all those entities, those communities, those institutions. It is a failing on all of those things. I'm so sick of so many non-Black communities of color, even, I'm sure, even in the Black community. There's a lot of colorism. There's a lot of behaviors that everybody just sees many vile things that are said behind closed doors and nobody checks it. The influential people don't check it. The leaders of the communities don't check it. They'll sit there and go, well, nobody that those horrid statements are made about are here, so we're just not gonna say anything. Like, I don't need to say anything. It's okay. They're not gonna say that in real life. Like, in public, they're not. So I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to check it. But then things happen like this. Ashley Gonzales is a representative of her community because it's her community, our community, that lets these people go unchecked for far too long with their racism. Ashley Gonzales, a lot of the times, these Hispanic people genuinely believe that acting like this gives them proximity to whiteness. You are never going to be accepted as a white person. You are never going to be welcomed into the white community, into institutions of power. Entities that have power, like the police force, like the military, like certain groups of white people, they literally welcome you in just to use your dumb ass. But too many of y'all genuinely believe that it makes you different than other people within your own community, different than Black people. It doesn't. We are all one. And just because some of you decide to dip your toes, tap into, hell, some of y'all dive deep into oppressive tactics in order to try to differentiate yourself, it doesn't. It's all in vain. It only makes you look stupid, and then you enact harm on others while doing it and trying all that shit out. Ashley Gonzales is a representative of the Hispanic community. She's representative of a community that let her go unchecked up until now. And even now, y'all aren't checking her. You're just ostracizing her. Oh, we don't claim her. Oh, she's not a part of us. She is a part of us. A lot of y'all do the same things behind closed doors.
Hello guys, and welcome back. How are you guys doing? To all my return subscribers, a special thank you to you guys. And if you are new here, thank you as well for stopping by. Please do not forget to subscribe if you like this kind of content. At the end of the video, actually, you can subscribe right now and turn on your bell notification for that. I say thank you. Let's just dive right into this one. Even though I got a cold, my nose is blocked, but every time I'm just scrolling on the internet, this Ashley Gonzales, she just keep popping up online. That means she is trending for what she said. I've already posted a video about her, but now the Latinos, they are claiming her. The Latinos are coming on board and say, yes, she represents them. There's no way the Latinos going to say she's not representing them. I kid you not. Latinos are coming online to say she is representing them. I'm going to be rolling, y'all. How some Latinos feel, you know what I mean? But go down there in the comment section and add your comment. What do you guys think about this whole thing? You know what I mean? Just like I said in the first video, that she is a worker, she's an employee in the federal level, in the government. So I think that's why she is popping up. That's why a lot of people are not letting go of her putting that kind of talk online about the African American people. What do y'all think? Go down in the comment section, add your comment. Let's roll the tapes of how the Latinos are coming on board. Say yes, she is representing, even though they're not proud of it. Some are not proud of it, but they are not like walking blindly that she is not representing them. That's the way I see it. Let's roll the tapes. Credit to the creators. Hello guys and welcome back. How are you guys doing? To all my return subscribers, a special thank you to you guys. And if you are new here, thank you as well for stopping by. Please do not forget to subscribe if you like
and colorism issues in the Hispanic and Latino communities, and acknowledging and educating yourself on Black history and their oppression and how it goes hand in hand with the oppression of every other minority, and apologizing for the racism that has happened on behalf of the Hispanic and Latino community towards Black people is not kissing ass to another race. It's doing the bare fucking minimum. Yeah, I'm continue to be mad at my comments, but it's true. Look at the way y'all treat morenas. Darker skinned Hispanic and Latinos, you treat them terribly. Look at the way you treat Afro-Latinos. Look at the way you treat indigenous people in the Americas. Like, there's even a well-known saying in Latin America, especially in Mexico, that, oh, all the ugliest women come from Oaxaca. And it honestly goes to show just how uneducated people are, because if you knew our history, you would not be racist or colorist. And if you were educated, you would know that Hispanic, Latino, Black, and Indigenous communities have so much shared history. All of the things that are praised and loved about Latin American culture comes from our indigenous ancestry. And I hate to break it to some people, but apparently some people need a history lesson. Our ancestors were enslaved. A genocide happened against them. Our men were systemically killed and our women were raped to create mestizos. The reason there are so many issues and discord and prejudice amongst minorities and Black people together is because of racist white propaganda that is preached to us to keep us from uniting. And when you fall for the racist white propaganda that is causing discord in our communities, you are a colonizer and you contribute to the hate and violence and lack of safety for Black people and minorities across the entire world.
Apologize to the Black community for what Ashley did, because we did not do it. It's crazy to me to see so many videos of Black people using that as an excuse to say they support ICE, to say so many horrible things. The people who are doing that, they're just as racist as Ashley, and you don't deserve no respect. So I'm not gonna apologize for that. For the Black people that like us, we like you back. If you don't like us, it's fine. We don't need to be kissing butt or anything because we didn't do it. It's crazy because they always use an excuse to like discriminate on us, and if we say something, then we're racist. Like, for example, when Jada over there in New York was assaulted, it wasn't even Latinos or Mexicans, and they were blaming us already. They were doing protesting and they went crazy saying they hated Mexicans, and it wasn't even Mexicans. And then they will do trends making fun of Mexican women, that we look like fridges. When we defend ourselves, they will say that we're racist. So every time they do something to us, they want us to apologize for what? We didn't do anything. So if you are posting those videos saying that we are racist and we don't like you, maybe we don't like you not because of the color of your skin, but because of how you guys only use one person as an excuse to treat all of us bad. And when one Black person treats us bad, we don't go and do protesting and do all this crazy stuff. So yeah, like the people that are there Oh, I'm sorry. Why are you sorry for? Are you racist? Or why are you saying sorry for? You know, for me, it's ridiculous, honestly. I have never harassed any black person. They have harassed me and I have never done that. And I will not do it because I'm not that person. But I'm not going to apologize for something I didn't do. That's just ridiculous.
I want to touch on what this lady said, and I'm going to be playing you the rest of the clip, right? But what she said, I just want to add a little bit. Let's emphasize on it a little bit. We have seen so many Latinos come online. Some say she is not representing them. While we got some Latinos say, yes, she is representing them, but they are not supporting what she said. Because she's a Latinos, for sure, she is representing them. But they're not supporting the way she spoke towards the African Americans. But what this lady said right here, that because Ashley Gonzales said what she said, if we now see anybody try to come to the Latinos, or you know what I mean, to speak the same way, use a racist terms towards the Latinos, for sure, they themselves are Ashley Gonzales. They are equally acting like her. And I'm going to say, yes, she is right. I'm going to say she is right. Because what Ashley Gonzales said was hurtful. And for sure, the African Americans, we ain't liking it. So for sure, because what she said does not mean that we now have to target another Latinos. Just because one Latino said that does not give anybody the chance to speak the same way Ashley Gonzales spoke. And I think we have to emphasize that a lot. Yeah, we can come online, we can analyze the way what she said, but we have to learn something. We have to take something like she said that, but we are not like that. So we should not like go out there and start talking the way she talked to the Latinos. If anybody do that, then they are acting like Ashley Gonzales. What do y'all think? Go down there in the comment section and add your comment. Let's keep listening. And again, credit to the creators.
Gonzales reminds us of the anti-blackness, colorism, and racism towards black people that exists in our communities. Not only is this about condemning the actions of Ashley Gonzales and all of her hateful racist comments, it is about holding our friends, our family members, and other people in the community accountable. Do you know of any of your family members or friends who casually use the N-word? Are you doing anything to stop them? Are we continuing the erasure of Afro-Latinx and Black Latinx people in our communities? Are we holding ourselves accountable for the anti-Blackness and racism towards Black people that exists in Latinx, Latina communities? Are we forcing other Latinx, Latina creators to speak out against the racism clearly displayed by Ashley Gonzales? Let's not make this about how you're not individually racist, but about the ways that anti-Blackness and racism towards Black people exists in our communities. Especially because Ashley Gonzales was a police officer and directly affects the lives of Black people in Houston, we need to hold ourselves accountable to not allow this type of racism to exist and to condemn those in our communities who say these things.
Members of the Latino community, Hispanic community, we need to have a chit chat. If you haven't seen, go watch that video of Ashley Gonzales, the police officer, who decided to go on Snapchat and post an entirely racist rant using slurs and being a racist piece of crap towards the Black community. And the one thing that I noticed a lot in a lot of these videos in this matter was a lot of us commenting, not all of us. Like, oh my God, this is horrible, racist, but it's not all of us. But let's be honest, it's quite enough of us. And we see it. I understand that a lot of us have the mindset of like, it's not us, and it's not us, it's the majority. But enough of us do have that mindset. Let's not forget, the Latino community in itself has a lot of colorism and racism within itself alone. And we don't call each other out enough. And we need to start. And instead of thinking of a mindset of like, oh shit, if like what came to your mind at first when you saw that video immediately was like, not me. I didn't say the word though. Instead of going like, damn, I am very worried for the victims, the black people that this woman has ever arrested, because she abused her power. There is no doubt in my mind that she probably arrested some people just because they were black. And you know what? When they tell you that sometimes a lot of Hispanic think that they are like proximity to whiteness makes them better than black people, and we like to be defensive about it, but it's fucking true. Like the evidence is right in front of your face. So what we need to do is ask ourselves, why do we continue to let this mindset run rampant in our fucking community? We need to like take accountability, and we need to teach our children better. We need to like better ourselves. Otherwise, things are never going to change. And let's think about the victims more rather than think about how this makes us look.
I think the majority of people can agree that what Ashley Gonzales said was extremely racist and is extremely wrong. And that type of rhetoric has no place in modern Western society, especially a society like the United States where everybody is a melting pot of different races. And it's wrong, even more wrong, because Ashley Gonzales is a police officer. Well, as of right now, she's a police officer pending an investigation into the incident. Now, that's not the problem. The problem that I'm seeing is the way people who are responding to that incident. People are blaming Ashley Gonzales while blaming the Latino community and labeling Hispanics, Latinos as racist individuals. That my whole group of people are racist, and that Ashley Gonzales is a representation of that racism within our community. That is completely false whatsoever, because you cannot pinpoint racism to one ethnic group. Racism is a human problem. And you can, if you want to go with that logic, you can pinpoint racism in any race, any ethnic group. White people can be racist. Asians can be racist. Black people can be racist. Hispanics can be racist. Russians can be racist. So on and so on. You get my point, right? Everybody has the potential to express racism. So the response to that is very ignorant and narrow-minded. You cannot blame an entire community because of the choices of one individual made. What Ashley Gonzales did was her own fault. It was could have been her, whatever. It's her own individual fault that she said that. We all grew up in the Hispanic community. We've all heard racist things, but it's up to the individual on how they want to take it. That could be, what I just said right now can be applied to different ethnic groups too. I'm sure everybody out there has heard a lot of racist things coming from their grandparents or whatever, not just Latinos, white people, etc. So the way you combat racism is not through more racism. The way you combat racism is attacking the individual who said the racist comment. That's how you combat racism. I mean, and you can't live off of stereotypes. Human nature is very complicated. Just because I voted for Trump and I vote Republican does not mean I'm not proud to be Latino. That does not mean I'm proud of my heritage. I look at policies. I look at economic policies. I look at what's going to benefit me, my community, and my family. But I think the response to Ashley Gonzales is more of a liberal, Democrat, leftist type of way of thinking. And that to me is why people should not vote Democrat. You should lean more towards conservative beliefs. You should lean more towards logic. And I think the world would be a better place. So if you like this video, help me to like, share. You can find me on YouTube, Facebook. I'm on Twitter too. Ghost of Galvez. I want to do something. I want to speak my mind on these matters, because I think the more people participate in educating people on how to think, I think the better society we will have. God bless America.
So I'm pretty sure at this point we've all seen the video of that racist cop, Ashley Gonzales, and that little racist rant that she went on while she was in her car. And a lot of Latinos have come forward and said, oh, she doesn't speak for our whole entire community. And there's been people saying, yeah, she does speak for your whole entire community. We know not all Latinos are racist. We mean that in the sense of a lot of y'all feel exactly how she feels. This is how a lot of y'all truly feel about black people. The only difference between y'all and her is that she was bold enough to record that shit and then post it on the internet. Like, Latinos, y'all be the main ones getting up on this internet talking about black and brown unity. Y'all know damn well that there's no black and brown unity. You feel me? Y'all do not like us, but y'all want to be throwing the N-word left or right, and then y'all want to sit here and try to justify why y'all can say the N-word and how y'all been through the same shit black people have been through. First off, let's stop it right there. Nobody has been through the shit black people have been through. All right, we may all deal with racism, but y'all are more accepting of the racism because y'all want to be accepted by white people. Like, let's just call it how it is. You feel me? And obviously, it's not just Latinos, it's other people of color who are racist towards the black community. Y'all are racist towards black people because of white acceptance. Y'all want to desperately be accepted by white people, and that doesn't make any sense to me, because why would you want to be accepted by people that will never like you? Like, why would you want to be accepted by those type of people? White people have shown every single community that ain't white that they don't fuck with us. So why do y'all want to be accepted by them people so bad? At the end of the day, y'all, I mean, this ain't surprising. Like, I'm pretty sure nobody that's black that's seen that video felt some type of way. It's just like, oh, another racist. You feel me? Like, we deal with this shit on the regular. It ain't nothing new.